Hi, kitten. Hey, how's it going, How's it going, Pancake? He's cleaning up. He had his special wet food breakfast this morning, so, you know, it takes a little bit of extra work to get clean. So power production is pretty low. We have a truce with Ottomans. We have no truce with Russia, no truce with Great Britain. I'm thinking maybe we attack Great Britain again with France and promise France some territory from Britain, just so we can be the one who has declared another war against our rival. And I'd like to spend some effort focusing on getting these missions out of the way. Also, I was wondering if you guys would be interested in just, you know, murdering all of the Mexicans. We have permanent claims now on the Mexican region, Quito, Charak. I mean, we should just murder all the natives, right? Chuck them all Tech 9 to our Tech 14. I think it's time. Right, so back to the topic of preparing for the Reconquista. Maybe we can... Well, we need to build 100 ships. So we need, like, lots and lots and lots and lots of money. We need to do lots of building before we're going to be able to continue the Reconquista. We could take out loans and then just build boats. Take out loans, hire mercs. But it's okay. Antheon Athruin, thank you for your sub, sir. We've gained the Conquest CB against lots of people. There's Holy War against this guy. Also, I noticed that we have an army down here, and Benin has an alliance with Zazao, and that's it. Mossi is allied to Fulo and Zazao as well. I think we'll, like, you know, kill these people right now. Hey, we've done a mission. Neato. Which one is it? West African ports. Okay. Spain has discovered all provinces in the Moluccas region. Get permanent claims on places. God, our mission tree is nuts. Our mission tree is crazy good. Alright, I think we should take advantage of anyone that's weak that we can kill easily. And then just kind of blob all over the place. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Wants to the thing. Let's check to see if Zazua is actually going to defend this guy. He is. We could isolate Benin really easily by declaring holy war on Mossi. We are currently behind time on admin tech though, so maybe we shouldn't do this. We've already decided that the next idea group is going to be influence, but we need to get admin points to actually get admin tech caught up so we can take the next idea group. We can be the first in the world, to take Miltech 15. Miltech 15 is probably the best Miltech in the entire game because you get better infantry, which at this stage of the game still do most of the damage, better tactics, better morale. And it's such an increase in morale. You're getting 33% more morale. Going from 3 to 4. It's so huge. Since we're not doing a military idea group, and yeah, I think we'll just take it. 6 years early, it's just super strong, so. We're going from how many pips to how many pips? We've got 3 plus 4 is 10, up to 5 plus 3 plus 4. So 2 extra pips. We'll take the... we're going to start wanting to favor fire generals because we're Spain now. So I think I might actually take the offensive fire pips on the infantry over the offensive shock. Yeah, let's do that. Now we can definitely favor fire generals. Alright, this fleet is going to go over to here as well. Alright, so who are we going to attack over here first? We've got pancakes and coffee in Colonial Columbia. We have claims on Colonial Columbia, but Colonial Columbia stops here and there are no nations there yet. We've got claims on Quito, and he is also part of Colonial Columbia. This is complete now, so he does have colonial range here. Quito has a friend named Huisca. And we don't have claims on Tayrona. Neither does our subject. Let's make sure he knows that I want him to want this land. So Quito would be a pretty easy war. Let's take a look at our subjects. Pancakes and coffee makes 1.24 ducats a month. They're spending 2 ducats a month on colonial maintenance. Pancakes with rum makes 20 ducats a month. They are spending... They have 2 colonies active. Wonder if they actually have Are they actually colonizing two at once? Look at that, they've done a pretty good job filling this in. I didn't fill in any of this. We need to get a, like a starter city, I think, here though. So that they can... So that they can start colonizing there as well. We still have Turkey, territory in modern day Turkey? Yeah, we still own that. We didn't lose it. Never gonna lose it. I do still need to upgrade more forts. I think we're only getting, yeah, 0.57 fully maintained forts, army tradition. I'm gonna get a fort in Civis and probably here as well. We will be fighting the Ottomans quite a bit, I think, soon. So I guess for now we're just waiting for this army to get dropped off, and then we'll go quickly murder Quito. What is it? What is it? They've re-elected Austria, and the Evangelical Union is victorious. So Austria abandoned Catholicism when Bohemia became the emperor, and now Austria is back to being the emperor. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So, yeah, Protestant League won, which means we do not get the benefits of the missionary strength, yearly legitimacy, and all that stuff. Oh, well. It happens. Who is our leader? We've got Francisco Pizarro. Pretty good dude. Let's actually detach one of these infantry and... You know, I think we're done exploring stuff. It's fine. Supply's pretty low here, so we're gonna have to split this army in half. Let's have them go over to here. Let's have Gouger head down to here. Bohemia became Protestant, then went bankrupt. No CB on that guy. No CB on this guy. We're declaring our own claim war here. Might as well co-belligerent this guy. We'll make the war goal Esmeraldas. Gouger can go directly down to there, and you can just go directly to here, knock him out. You're a conquistador. Stop being scared. Just walk through the mountains. It's fine. Get those transports home. We're gonna need to just train like nothing but infantry for a while because we need to bloat our force limit while still keeping the cost relatively low. Lambert 2192. Pancake is the prince that was promised. Azor Ahai reborn and the Valankar. That sounds like history, and I don't know what those words mean. Cool. Nice. Looks like we actually need... These guys actually have forts. Thank you, Lambert. Did I say the wrong numbers? 2192? 2191? Sorry. I added an extra digit. The newer version of you is better. You just don't know it yet. Alright, we'll put all of the artillery over there. And we'll just have Gouger go with no artillery to start, because I want to knock out the secondary participant first. CB is expiring with Benin, trade conflict. I do want to keep an eye on Benin in case Zazao does not defend him. Also, I kind of want to declare war on this guy just because we've got Holy War. But again, I need to get this idea group. Meow. You know what? I think we'll even send... Let's just send, like, a huge-ass army. Like, a huge-ass army. Over here. We're gonna like proper invade the crap out of this land. Morocco's announced the Mamluks as a rival. Zazao just did something to Mossi. They broke their alliance. Mossi's only allied to Fulo now. Fulo. I don't really care about this land. I don't know why I keep checking on it. Yes, huge ass army. It's a huge ass army, is what it is. For now, I'm going to just have these guys protect trade in Sevilla, even though it's a loss of income. Because by having them protect in Sevilla, I can then just do this, which queues up ships out of most of the provinces on the coastline, and just kind of puts them in a centralized location that I can then send them out to wherever they need to go. You know me saying? I'm sorry, buddy. I'll play with you again after the kids are home, I swear. Bikak. There appears to be a neutral army on the capital of Quito. We are not the leader of the siege because Ichma is already here. Ichma is in a war to defend against the Kitoan Conquest. I'm assuming he's going to end up doing annoying things and making us not get as much land. Just sort of dumb. This army's already here. These guys are leaving. Zone of control wise, our subject could use another fort or two. Should put one in Chimilla. What is it, buddy? I can't play with you right now. I'm sorry. Where's the laser? Maybe I can distract him with the laser for a second. He doesn't like to play with the laser in the bedroom as much. He likes to play with it out in the living room. I feel bad. I feel bad not playing with him enough. How come you don't take attrition while on water? You do. You take 1% attrition with your troops. No matter what. Regardless of anything. Always. Alright, I want to finish the Mexican colonial nation before we start going nuts over here. Plus there's a whole nother set of Mexican claims. If we do Claim Hispaniola, we get permanent claims in the whole Mexico area. Puebla, Veracruz. Buddy, I'm sorry, you gotta stop it! You're very noisy. He's bored. You know what? Let me get him I'm gonna get the scratching post back. I put it out in the other area. Maybe he'll play with the scratching post. Do I realize that I'm encouraging my cat to meow a lot? I did not. I mean, it makes sense if I respond every time, but one of the things that I read online was that it's not correct to ignore your cat. If you want your cat to be a social with humans cat, you shouldn't ignore them. Because they're trying to communicate with you. You want to talk to them so that they form a close bond with you. Or something. In theory. You know what I'm saying? Alright, well we have extra artillery. We've won the siege of Bogota. We can't actually, like, demand this land, I believe. Because it's not within coring range, so it's kind of annoying, but, I guess we'll demand range bar and stuff. Just go away. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I might even just fabricate my own claim on this guy, because I don't expect our subject to do it, and there's no other allies or anything. This would be a very easy war. Alright, good. He's distracted now by the scratching post, so that is good. What is it, buddy? You have a toy. I would normally have played with him for like an hour or two if I didn't have to pick up the kids so early today. I don't think we're actually gaining that much money. This thing is usually lying. 98% of trade power goes forward. It's not going to like magically create that many more ducats. It's such a stupid interface. Yeah? Can you guys hear him every time he mouse? Does he actually activate the mic without me? What is it? Come up here and sit down with me. I'll pet you, I promise. Wow. Is it super distracting? I apologize. A little bit more in the Caribbean is probably fine. So, this is kind of frustrating that, like, the only war I declared is actually going to be mostly invalidated by this random other war that I probably should have noticed was happening. Gouger is dead. Well, guys, we are at 52.7 army tradition, and we are 18 years at a time, so I think it's safe to say we can hire a leader. Who shall lead? What was the name of that guy that I said had a really cool name? I'm gonna choose him, actually. I'm sorry. Bleederhosen. Bleederhosen is just such a great name. Bleederhosen, 3241, on a range of 5 to 12 plus 2, so 7 to 14. Bleederhosen rolled a 10. Yuck. It's pretty bad, actually. How dare I? I'm sorry. How dare you? Let's get Bleederhosen down here. Able state just collapsed. What is it, cat? Gosh, you are so distracting. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Please tell me we can finally take Abentech. Yes, we get access to plantations. Plantations, fancy. Also, There is no vote on this. It must be influence. Income from vassals plus 25. Yes, please. Yes, no democracy allowed. All the ships, don't care, just build them. It's a moving target, so we need to make sure that we hit, like, really, really high navy. Like, as I build them, the damn force limit's gonna keep going up, so... Now, the thing is that if we block him from... If we occupy these, he won't be able to demand any land, so he might just peace out, taking nothing. See, these peasants have risen up? Doesn't matter. They're just peasants. Then we can reoccupy Quito. And then we can just full annex this guy. That appears to be the end of it. We're not at war with anyone else, so... You've got 87 war score, but you can't demand any land. Go ahead and peace out, buddy. Quito gives monies. Perfect. As expected. And then this will be a very small garrison. Could theoretically barrage, but it's not. Okay, once this one finishes, we won't need to start colonizing more in Mexico because we'll get to 10 pretty quickly just via conquest. I wanted to set... I need a seed province here so that he'll continue to colonize the rest of this island. Build the palace, gain prestige and legitimacy for 700 ducats. Yeah, actually. We'll take a loan for it, but max prestige is best aggressive expansion decay, and I'm okay with that. Arumba? Arumba taking a loan? Yep, we'll colonize Bani. I saw that that was one of the missions. Specifically, you need Bani, and it needs to have like a building or something. Gained 4 extra development by exporting some unwanteds. Alright, whatever, Algerians it is. Is it efficient to expel? Yes. We just gained 25 prestige, even though we were at 100. Alright. I'm back from Pope Man. Just want to confirm this is all in the right colonial region. Alright, so we have one. Huancapampa, which is in the wrong colonial region where we don't have a colonial nation, so we would just end up sitting on that land. And it would cost overextension because it's not a former colony, so we'll not take that. I don't want to sit in the overextension. That will all instantly transfer over to Colonial Colombia, and he can core it because he's got coring range based off Kuno. We could have transferred it to our subject, but that pushes him out of his colonial region, and I'd rather not do that. We could attack Ichma, who is allied to Chachapoya or something. Look at all the boats. That's a lot of new boats. None manpower. We need to draft with mass incentives or something. Alright. You know, it might actually be time to consider moving into the Genoa node. If we pull our entire fleet in and we start collecting in Genoa, we could even make Genoa the main trade port right now, but that would cost Diplo points. Slowing down the idea group. But Genoa has monies. Genoa has how much money? 23 more ducats there. And we already have 35% control, and that's with me not even having ships there. We just naturally have 35%. So yeah, I think it's time to move. Let's mark that number. We were making 118. I'll just take a snapshot of this. Put that off to the side. I think it's worth doing. We're gonna move our trade capital to, I suppose, Valencia. Eventually, we might end up moving to the English Channel as well, but for now, this is definitely going to make us more money, and that means these ships should probably start protecting trade in Genoa. or in Genua, as Mr. Floryware likes to call it. Okay, trade income is at 85.61, but that's because it takes time for things to adjust. We have 43% control here at the moment. More of the ships need to arrive. In fact, I think we'll pull pretty much the entire fleet, including the heavy, the flagship back. Have them protect trade in Genua. The Genua node. The Genua node is genuine. Alright. I needed a diplomat for a thing. I was going to look at declaring war on you. Your ally won't defend you. Chima. Yeah, okay. Bleederhosen. I love that name. My hype for the upcoming HRE changes. Haven't really paid much attention to it. Alright, trade income before was 118.43. It's now at 101.99, but the majority of the fleet still needs to return. Great Britain lacks an heir, and Russia lack an heir, but unfortunately they're both our rivals. Can't do anything about that. There's Burgundy, Switzerland. We lost our Inquisitor. Things have happened. Cool, fine, good. Let's take production efficiency for the extra colonial settler chance. Fort in disrepair is fine. New transport. In Genua. Some ships in Coromandel is fine. Actually, no. I changed my mind. Until we have a complete dominance in the Genua node, we want to pull all the ships back. Because then we capitalize the most on our flagship. Once we have about 80 to 85% control there, then we will worry about spreading them out again. Bring home the fleet. The Fleetsen. Many much moosen. Fleetsen. You're busy. You are exploring. You are just sort of hanging out, and Bleederhosen is black flagged. So the guy who's just sort of hanging out, why don't you come home and why don't you drill the new recruits? General Alzheimer. You're a good leader. Fleet suffering high attrition. Update on Cat status, please. He is currently playing with the thing. You being the rival might give you a PU war? It's theoretically possible, but... Let's check. On Monarch death, someone from De Borgen Danada. Rorokovich, noble from House von Habsburg, succeeds to the throne. We must not stand in the way of these new men. This is true, we must not. Buddy, you're super noisy. Now that we are collecting in Genoa, we should demand trade power from our subjects in this node. So let's take trade power from Siena and Savoy. Pancakes and these guys we don't need to worry about. This guy has like no liberty desire at all. Might as well press some sailors out of him. Twice, just because we can. This one's got 36 ducats in debt. I guess we'll pay that off, why not? Is Portugal colonizing anymore, I wonder? I'm gonna try subsidizing him again. Have like 10 ducats. Just colonize, you dumbass. I want him to fill in the rest of this area so we can have it, you know? Austria's declared reconquest on that guy. Cool. There is a fully maintained fort over here, but it's mothballed. Looks like General Alzheimer, you're actually going to come to the front lines again. Actually, no. Yeah, you are. We're going to have Bleederhosen train. And this other stack can just kind of, I don't know, hang out and be intimidating or something. Trade income's at 137. Again, the comparison is this. So this screen here is our previous income. We were making 118.43, now we're at 137, so we're up about 20 ducats. Tax income also went up, but that's unrelated. Looks like... Oh, no, tax income went down because we lost the loyalty of the clergy. And production income went up by 10% because we hired a different advisor. Tariffs are the same because tariffs are awful. Vassals still pay us more than our 2 colonial nations. Look at this. This is so frustrating. Don't get me started on this damn topic again, but still, look at this. Pancakes with rum, 200 development. Pancakes with coffee, 108 development. 308 development versus Savoy with 33 and Siena with 63. They are less than a third of the size, and yet they pay us more money. Fancy.